This saber is the Qing dynasty take on a Japanese katana. When I first examined this sword with this long blade and the long grip, I thought, this looks a lot like a dandao. But as I handled this sword, I realized, no, the proportions are just not right for a dandao. You can't really wield this and do the same sort of actions that you see in the manual with a blade that's only 30 inches long, or this one is actually 29.5 inches long, so that's about 75 centimeters long. And it has a grip length of 9 inches or about 24 centimeters. This very closely conforms and essentially is the same as the Lùyíng Wōdāo. One thing you'll note, though, is the blade form, this curvature. It slightly accelerates. In the regulations, it talks about how this blade form should be the same as the Lùyíng Piandao, or slicing saber. And this one is another backup for this suggestion that this is a Wodao, is that it does have this same blade form like the manual talks about. It has been suggested that this Wōdāo is actually the precursor or the same weapon as the Miaodao. I would say that's really incorrect. And my reason for saying that is the blade length and grip length. Yes, this works quite well for techniques that you see in the Miaodao. I've trained with this particular sword. I've practiced the Miaodao form and Miaodao techniques using this weapon. However, it's still quite different. The Miaodao typically has a 35-inch blade and a 14-inch handle. So to suggest that this particular weapon, which is really the Qing take on a katana, is the same as the Miaodao with a blade length that's 5 or 6 inches longer than this, and the grip that's at least 50% longer, really doesn't add up. This is really a different kind of weapon. This is the Qing take on a katana, not a Miaodao. So there you have it. Mystery solved, not a dandao, a Qing period Wodao.